Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with the next Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Wi-Fi battle, and you already know what gym we're in. We are doing Mono-type Psychic today. So I had to pick from quite a few Psychics. There actually are quite a few Psychic types in Generation 1. You guys will see the team, but I feel like some of them were just necessary. For example, I have Mega Alakazam because I will lose to a Mega Beedrill. Any Mega Beedrill. But you guys know how these have been going. Just basically doing some quick games. And whatever I can find and just uploading it because I want to get the monotypes out of the way. If you guys didn't see, we got our Generation 8 reveal, which is awesome, which is really, really awesome, by the way. If you guys want to check out that video on that, feel free to. Now, no Stealth Rock on my team, which I would love for Articuno, but, I mean, Psychic types are fantastic in this. I like Jynx's speed tier here. I basically like Jynx's ability just to sleep something. I feel like Exeggutor is going to explode late game, which would be nice. Got to be careful about Venusaur, but many Psychic types. And I'm pretty sure my Mew just wins. But I'm also fairly confident that my opponent's Mew can just win too. So there's definitely a few things I have to worry about. That Dugong's actually kind of annoying as well if it is packing Mega Horn. If it's packing Mega Horn, because while it doesn't actually do much damage, it's still almost 2 KOs every member on my team. So Dugong will be very annoying to deal with. Leads off with Articuno, which isn't too bad. At worst, Articuno can like U-turn versus me. I'm going to go for the Lovely Kiss on my Jynx. I should always outspeed. And I'll just start going for Calm Mind just to throw off some damage, you know? So, throw off a Lovely Kiss. Articuno is actually a special wall, so it's something that I'm going to have a lot of trouble with considering every single one of my Pokemon are special. Again, Nasty Plot Mew can break through it with potentially Nasty Plot plus Flamethrower, but it's still a threat. It's definitely still a threat. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna Calm Mind up. Offensively, Jynx is still really good. Of course, this is good if my opponent doesn't have U-turn either, because if they're just a pure on special attacker like Toxic will be annoying for my Jynx because it'll beat me eventually, but I can get some damage off before. My opponent does get a first turn wake and goes for a Reflect. I don't really mind Reflect too much. I think the only physical move on my team is maybe Self-Destruct from my Exeggutor. I guess my Mew technically could be Bulk Up. Let's see if we can kiss it again and get it to sleep. Night. But yeah, I hope that you guys who like Let's Go are looking forward to Generation 8 content when that comes out in probably around November or something. October, November, December area. It's usually been November. It's going to be a ton of fun, and you get to see a whole different side of me for competitive, which I think is going to be awesome too. I'm just going to Ice Beam here. I think I'll do around 40%, maybe 50 if I'm lucky, but around 40%, it's +1. Oof! That's actually a 2-hit KO. How do you get the first turn wake up twice? Bro, what? Okay. I don't know if my opponent misclicked there, but they actually get the first turn wake up twice in a row. It doesn't really matter because Jynx is going to break through. I'm probably going to find another game after this because I don't know how, if my opponent's just using their in-game squad. Like, it has, like, this squad has potential, right? If you have a Mew, Venusaur is really good, Gyarados is really good, etc. So it has potential. Gyarados is actually a huge threat, so much so that it might be worth me trying to put it to sleep again. Again, 75% accurate. I've been hitting it, which is pretty nice. If it Mega Evolves, which you should Mega Evolve if you have it. Yep, they do Mega Evolve the Gyarados. It's very smart. I have to basically attack this thing, right? My Mew is technically my win con because it can beat everything left, but this thing. So I'm going to go for Lovely Kiss, and I'm just going to spam Ice Beam until I die. My Alakazam can also threaten this thing with a Dazzling Gleam, but that'll only do around 40-something% to Mega Gyarados. So let's see if they actually get the first turn wake again 3 times in a row. Again, Reflect did not matter at all. Let's see if they get that first turn wake 3 times in a row. Because this thing is a problem. So I would love to hit off 2 or 3 Ice Beams if possible. Yeah, because that does nothing. They don't get the first turn wake. Nice. Alright, so this is, even though it's doing nothing, obviously 2 of it is almost 50%. So that's some really solid damage. That is some really solid damage this time. The first time it did nothing, but because I was able to get off 2, that's solid. And if you stay asleep again, that'd be even better. Unfortunate. Okay. My opponent's definitely not that experience. Like, you have no reason to not crunch there. I've seen Thunderbolt a few times for Poliwrath. Nexus also used that versus me too. But I don't think it's very good on Gyarados at all. I'm just going to keep Ice Beaming. Bro, I'm going to sweep him with this Jynx, actually. I'm not even Ice Beam. I'm going to call mine up again. I want to end this battle as quickly as possible and look for another one. If they hit me with a crunch here, I swear, that'd actually be hilarious. But yeah, I think +2 would be enough to knock out. Actually, I don't know if it would be enough to knock out this. Hydro Pump isn't going to do anything. I actually dodged it twice. I'm going to get greedy on them too. I want to make sure I'm knocking out like Dugong or something. Funnily enough, I'm pretty sure Pikachu Zippy Zap still KOs my Jynx even after these. So maybe I shouldn't be going for Calm Mind. But I don't know. Being inside the Psychic Gym, I just feel like doing this, you know? Watch them paralyze me. This is going to do like 2. I did so little. No para. Alright, so we'll knock out Gyarados. And we're going to win this game, essentially. I don't think they're going to be able to beat me. Especially if they don't go Pikachu next. I obviously have a +3 Psychic for Dugong. I don't know if Dugong will actually take it. I doubt it. I actually doubt it. Especially because this looks to be in-gamey. Sorry about that. I accidentally clicked on a video on the side that I thought was paused. Mew is an option they can make. Yep. If they're not max speed Mew, they don't outspeed me, which is cool. And not all of them are max speed. Some of them are slower. I mean, like, we don't know about my opponents, but some of them are slower because they want to slow U-turn on Pokemon like Eevee and whatnot. Oof, that is so much damage. That is so much damage. Yo, Jynx is just sweeping. Big Jynx. That's all I want. I don't want to, like, run from this battle because, like, as I mentioned, for monotypes, like, I'm just going to be doing every single one. Every single game I play. Because time is just tough. I thought this week would be a little bit easier, but no. Still. Hopefully by next week, though. But I'm basically waiting till I finish the entire monotype, and then I can just go back to regular and doing regular Wi-Fi battles and try out different things. Still have to do a Alolan Persian. Still want to do Dragonair. I have some options down below. Pikachu, if it does Zippy Zap, will probably OHKO me. But at that point, I have an Alakazam left. I have some options. Zippy Zap should destroy me. I don't think Jynx is going to live, regardless of... Oh my gosh, Jynx survives on like a hair. I mean, that's no pun intended either, because Jynx has so much hair, but look at Jynx, man. That's a clean Jynx sweep. I ain't trying to jinx it, though. What if I just get reverse swept by Dugong? What is that coming out of Jynx's side? Do you guys see that? Is that a bone? What is that? Are those other arms? I've never noticed that. What is that? Anyway, Dugong is their last. I'm just going to hit that thing with a +3 Psychic. It may actually end up surviving. I kind of doubt it, though, considering how Mew didn't take the Ice Beam well enough. Mew lived on like 2%, so I don't think Dugong is going to live. They might have Fake Out, though. Let's see. They have Fake Out that pick up the KO. They don't. Alright, well, Jynx just said, I'm going to 6-0 your entire team. Dugong does end up living, and they go for Waterfall. So, unfortunately, the Jynx 6-0 is just stopped. But, I mean, Jynx really did just sweep. What do I want to win with? I'll go Starmie. I feel like I haven't used it in a while. I also just realized I do not have Thunderbolt on this Starmie. This is my bold... I thought Thunder Wave was Thunderbolt. This is my Ice Scald one. Hopefully this actually knocks you out. Nice. Alright, so let's go and look for another game. As I said, I don't like to skip when typically I would just have like ran from this battle or not recorded it at all. But past 2 weeks, I've been trying to do this whole monotype montage, and I just want to get through them, right? I want to do them all and then go back to it. But I'm just so excited to Wi-Fi battle in Gen 8, man. I really am. I hope those of you who got back into Pokemon because of Let's Go do give Generation 8 a chance. It's going to be on the Switch. I love the way the starters look personally. I know some people don't, but I do. I'm getting that bunny for sure. The battling is going to be different as well because there's obviously items, there's going to be abilities and stuff, so it'll be a lot to learn, but I will be making guides and moveset videos as well. I'll be making moveset videos and all that stuff, as I usually do. Again, if you're a new subscriber, you wouldn't know about that. Am I playing this guy again? No. I ain't beating down Ash twice in a row, bro. I'm not the Pokemon anime. You can do that on TV, man, not here. You can lose in every single league, but not here, bro. Except for the Orange Islands. I thought that was such a cool moment for Ash where he actually came through and, you know, actually won something. But yeah, I'm not trying to play Ash again. Hopefully I don't get Ash again. Give me someone. Give me someone else. Give me something nasty. Make 3 Mewtwo's. Bro. Ash, no. I'm gonna wait a second. I'm gonna wait a second because I really don't want to play Ash again. I wish you could quit at team preview as well. Like, you didn't have to wait for the battle to start. You can actually do that. One thing I do want to take from Let's Go as well. Like, now that I'm just talking, but this thing, like with the Pokemon box, this is not a typical thing in Pokemon at all, and I really love it. Like, I love being able to go to my box right here as opposed to going into. That's all the people who sent me Pokemon, but as opposed to going into like the PC, which is the regular way we did it. I love the Pokemon box. So convenient. Being able to nickname my Pokemon that are on me instead of going to the name raider, so convenient. Man, for those that have not played Pokemon besides Let's Go, you guys have missed out on a ton. But that's why Generation 8 is going to be this great thing to be that bridge. Because I feel like Let's Go is the bridge between competitive Pokemon and those who enjoy Pokemon Go. And correct me if I'm wrong, but if you have played Pokemon Go and then you got into Let's Go because of obviously the game, let me know because that's very interesting to me. Because this is me just assuming. But I think it's that bridge between competitive and Let's Go as well. And yeah, it should be just something fun to do. I don't know. Alright, let's play Alex with our mono psychic type. Psychic types are boss. Don't have a Midro. Okay. No rocks versus Charizard, Gyarados, and Dragonite. Not the biggest fan. I can Thunder Wave Gyarados. We're gonna lead Eggy because Eggy literally. First off, my Jynx wins, but depending on their Chansey's a problem for me to deal with. So what I want to do is, if I lead Eggy, I can just self-destruct on Chansey immediately, and just not have to worry about it at all, right? Obviously, they can lead off a Charizard, but I can just go directly out into my Starmie and just Thunder Wave them. I think that Jynx can win this game. I think that Calm Mind Alakazam can also win this game. I do think that Slowbro is going to be pretty key in me not losing to Dragonite as well. And even Mew. Mew has such a fantastic speed tier, right? But I want to get rid of Chansey. So they obviously can't Sleep Powder me. I want to see how they actually react to this. So what I'm going to do is just Psychic here. They may go hard Chansey. But, I mean, I value damaging this thing too because this is something that I don't KO at one. That is so much. Oh, they have Hypnosis. I dodge it, which is luck. Lucky. I mean, regardless, my Psychic does a lot. I'm going for it again. Like, I mean, Hypnosis is only 60% accurate. So, like, if I keep doing this, and, like, I'm doing so much to them too. They go for Toxic, nice. So ideally, that means they cannot. That means that they cannot sleep me, which is nice because I get off another Psychic. Their Psychic resist is literally Chansey. So Executor are really giving me this 2-for-1 deal if they end up going Chansey. That Psychic did so much, man. That's insane how much that Psychic did. We'll just Psychic again. I doubt their Hypnosis, Toxic, Protect. They're probably Mega Drain and Psychic. Also, me winning all these potential speed types is really nice too. Fortunately, it was not a 3 KO as they go for Mega Drain. Yep. And as I mentioned, like I can power through Chansey with Calm Mind Alakazam. I can power through it with Nasty Plot Mew. But if it's Toxic, it becomes a little bit more of an issue, you know? So we're just going to get off another Psychic. Not worry so much. Executor being gone is really nice because this was their Psychic resist. They do have a Gyarados though, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this was their Psychic resist. So this is really nice for me. I would love if you go Chansey now. Just so you can like set up rocks. I mean, obviously Golem can set up rocks too. But I would absolutely love if you go Chansey because I can just self-destruct. That thing is a threat. So give me the egg. Don't go Gyarados. Go to the egg. Go to the egg. Unfortunately, I mean, Charizard isn't bad either. Because, I mean, they can Mega Evolve in Zard X or Y. Either way, Starmie is my play and Thunder Wave is always my play as well. We're going to keep Executor around because I can boom on that Chansey. That's like the game plan there. Fly. Oh, boy. Hey, man. You want to use regular Charizard? Alright, go on you. That's fine. I'll take this one for you, too. It is stab, so it'll do a good chunk. I think my Aerodactyl fly is decent. I'm not a big fan of it on Charizard though, but I'm in Thunder Wave here. Want to make sure my Jynx is faster if you opt to stay in. You could go Chansey. They might go Chansey, and I would like to Thunder Wave it too. Oh, they go Gyarados. Okay, this isn't bad, I guess, necessarily, because obviously Thunder Waving this is really good for my, Thunder Waving this is very, very, very good for my Executor, which actually outspeeds it. So I think what I'm going to do is just Scald here, because if they Mega Evolve this, then that means they cannot Mega Evolve their Charizard, so it's less of a threat. I feel like I can beat that Charizard down with Mew. This is something I want to beat down as well with Mew, so another Thunderbolt ran. Double in game. Hey, but this one's technically harder. Alright, we're gonna Ice Beam here too. Ice Beam does a little bit more than Scald. And it's neutral. And I need some damage on this thing because it's a problem. Oh, they do have Crunch. Man, I'm about to say, I was about to get a little bit greedy and, you know, kind of try and mess them up. Regardless of them having an in-game team, I can legitimately lose to Chansey. I said Jynx was nice, but I think using Jynx to just Ice Beam weaken Gyarados for Alakazam makes the most sense. Especially because Mew is even better than Jynx in this game, just because of its speed tier. And if they go Chansey, I can obviously attempt to put it to sleep. Give me that damage. Worth. Yep. Goodbye, Jynx. So, tough. Please don't Mega Evolve this thing. I suppose I go Mew now instead of going Zam. I could technically set up on this thing if I wanted to as well. But Mew's just so bulky. Like, I can still legitimately lose. Psychic should knock you out though. At that percentage, yeah. If Ice Beam did as much as it did, Psychic should too. Yeah, get out of my sight. Alright, so Gyarados is gone. So we know they're not Mega Gyarados. I don't know why they didn't Mega their Charizard then. They may very well go Chansey now. It depends on their Chansey set too, like what their legitimate set is. They go Golem, which I think it lets me nasty plot up, so I'm okay with that. Only thing Golem can do to hurt me is really Toxic or Self-Destruct, which doesn't even do that much. Basically, Mew just sets up on you all the way to +6 if I'm not mistaken, and I just win. As he does go for Earthquake, let's see. 40% I want to say? Barely. I'm going to Nasty Plot one more time because +4 guarantees a KO on Golem. Also, it guarantees the KO on Charizard. Chansey's the only one I'm not actually KOing, but I'll take it. I can always soft mode up on Chansey too. Double Edge. Nothing. I think they self-destruct. I'll soft mode up on Chansey if anything. I'm just going to Psychic and knock out Golem. There's no Sucker Punch in this game, so I don't have to worry about... I mean, there is Sucker Punch in this game, but Golem doesn't have access to it. Give me that Golem. Nice. Alright. Keeping calm with Jynx. Keeping calm with my boy Mew. Charizard comes out. You are going to die to this +4. You are going to die to this +4 Psychic, my friend. I'm going to boom on that Chansey too. Beat it down. Go ahead and give me that Charizard. That is nasty plot Mew, my friend. Where the Beedrill's out. That would have been a fun game to play. Like just a Mega Beedrill just running around, spamming U-turn versus my entire team. Me sacking everything to hopefully bring out, you know, like anything to break this thing. It's just Psychic here. I'm assuming I'm going to do like 40% at +4. 40% would actually be really good damage. He can't even knock me out with Seismic Toss. Oh, that does a lot more than I thought. Oof. Okay. What? Yo, that did 8. Like I think that actually that might have been 12. Oh man. Some of the teams you find on the Let's Go ladder are hilarious. Like you guys don't see these games often because I basically don't record them. I just skip through until I find a good battle. But right now, because I'm on a timer and because this is what we're doing for the monotype basic thing where I'm just running through with monotype and trying to take down everybody, which is why I'm getting put down by Mewtwo's all the time and whatnot, and sometimes I'm not. You guys get to see some of the in-game stuff, like Double Edge Chansey, which probably does nothing in-game. I'm surprised why you would have that. I know it's stab and all, but yeah. Oof. Mew coming through. Jynx coming through in the first one. Mew coming through in the second one. Alright, we're going to leave it there. We beat down Ash and we beat down Alex. I wonder who we're taking on next time. But yeah, let me know which mono type you guys want to see next. I've used a bunch of them so far. I saw Mono Alolan. I might, you know what? I'll use Mono Alolan next. I'll use Mono Alolan next. I'll use that tomorrow. For sure. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Check out the playlist down below if you want to see all my other Wi-Fi battles, whether it be monotype or actual Wi-Fi battles where I'm showing off and featuring a specific Pokemon. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.